Shares of Alphabet right around the flat line in today's trading ahead of the company's annual cloud event. Deirdre Bosa sat down for an exclusive interview with Google Cloud CEO Thomas Kurian and brings us the details for today's Tech Check. Hi, Dee.
Hey, Mike. So Kurian and Google Cloud, they sit right at the intersection of AI, infrastructure, enterprise spending. These are sectors that are both driving and vulnerable to global shifts and tariffs. At this point, he didn't give any indication that Google will slow or rethink its AI spending or that customers are pulling back. I asked him specifically how he and Google's leadership are preparing for looming tariffs as they build out the infrastructure needed to deliver AI to its massive user base and compete against OpenAI and other players.
We're working similar to every other company to look at what we should do, but we've made a lot of enhancements to our models to make the cost of inferencing and the use of it scale. And the proof of it, we've seen over 2 million developers building daily, over 4 million developers building with our platform. We have over 1 billion API calls a week to our models. It's grown 100 times in the last year. And all of it's because we've optimized the cost and the quality of the models. And as they get better and better, people feel comfortable using it much more widely.
Right. And there is sort of this worry about sourcing components and especially semiconductors. But of course, Google uses its own custom TPUs. Does that help give you confidence that you're going to be able to meet needs if tariffs rise costs for the industry?
We co-engineer our models and the chips because there are a variety of different types of models, Deirdre. There's large models that are, that need a different kind of infrastructure, that are what's called a mixture of experts model. There's a sparse model, and we have different chip form factors for these different kinds of models. Because we co-engineer the model and the infrastructure, we're able to do an exceptional job with quality and cost and latency. And the customers who use it love it.
You talked about you guys are sort of dealing with the impact of tariffs in real time. And I just wonder, given all the market volatility we've seen over the last few days within the executive ranks at Google, how have you guys experienced that volatility?
We've had a very strong team. In moments like this, I think it comes down to how experienced is the team, how many cycles have you been through like this? And we've lived through many, many cycles like this. We have a super experienced global team. Remember, we've managed global infrastructure from the very time that Google was born as a company. And so 25 years now, we've been dealing with that. And so we have a world-class team that both knows how to source, manage all our supply chain, but also operate it super efficiently.
And that's similar to what we heard from Google during COVID and then during the 2022 valuation reset. Now, Kurian wouldn't say whether tariffs change Google's infrastructure strategy, but it is certainly worth noting, guys, that Microsoft is delaying a $1 billion plan to invest in a number of Ohio data centers. You can find that entire interview online. Google's cloud event kicks off in about 30 minutes with the keynote. We will hear from CEO Sundar Pichai as well. We will be on the lookout for spending comments and whether if Kurian wasn't willing to, will walk back CapEx or change language around it or any kind of spending plans amid those tariffs, guys.